Hey guys, I am excited to be with you at this first virtual Birmingham regional. And I know it's going to be a great experience, just learning a very simple way. Jump on to Zoom and just begin pouring in all the trainings, the great trainings I know that are going to be on this Birmingham regional. So I'm excited that you are here with us today, whether you are new or been around a long time. I know there's going to be a lot of stuff that we can all walk away with. And so today I just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk to those brand new partners who have joined our Juice Plus company, as well as those partners who have brought on a brand new person. So here's what we want to talk about. A lot of times as a new partner, it can be so overwhelming. We have unbelievable tools in this community that there's no reason why anyone can't jump in and just take off running. But sometimes it can become overwhelming and you're just kind of frozen thinking, I don't even know where to start. And so I want to take a couple minutes and just walk through a short training that's called Easy as 1, 2, 3. And if you can remember 3 things, I'm here to tell you, you will go far and really begin to build and create momentum in your brand new business. So here's, let me pull up a visual. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Number 1, make a memory jogger list. And I'm sure your partner, your upline has shared with you to go ahead and get that done. But sometimes I think people, for whatever reason, don't ever get around to it. I'm here to say, carve out an hour, sit down, and literally come up with 100 names. And a lot of times when I'll say 100 names, someone will be like, oh my goodness, I can't, that's too many, I can't do it. I'm here to say, yes, I promise you can. And here is, I will show you a document that I use myself. And every now and then I pull this out and I begin adding to my own memory jogger. And I've been doing this for 20 years. But every time I sit down and I start looking at just these different types of places to go to jog your memory of people that are in your life, your relatives, different types of professionals that you work with, your clubs and social media and maintenance people that you work with, your friends and acquaintances, who you went to high school with, who you went to college with, when you lived in this neighborhood or that neighborhood, who your parents know. I have so many customers that are friends with my parents. And so take some time. I try to do this at least once a month and keep adding to my memory jogger list. But get a hold of this list and we'll make sure that we post this list here so you can tap into it and really build a solid memory jogger list. So that's number 1. Number 2, educate yourself. We are so blessed to have tons of videos and stories and trainings that there's no reason why we can't educate ourselves easily. And personally, I try to jump on some kind of training every single day. If I get in the car, if I go for a walk, if I'm working out, if I'm cleaning, whatever I'm doing, I always try to have some kind of recording rolling in my earbuds so that I am constantly educating myself. So here are 4 reasons why it's key that you educate yourself. Number 1 is it builds belief. When you start hearing all the stories, all the trainings, all the research, you are going to build your belief in this product. And when you have a strong belief in Juice Plus, people are going to feel it, they're going to know it, and people follow confidence. People will know that you're legitimate. And so number 2, educate yourself. And the reason is it's going to build your belief. Number 2, the reason why you want to educate yourself is that as you're sharing Juice Plus with people and you're talking to them and you begin to hear their story and what their why might be for adding Juice Plus to their life, you're going to start recalling, oh my goodness, I need to share this training or this research or this video or that doctor with them. And instantly you're going to know what to share with that person. And we always want to let that third party validation come into play. It solidifies that customer. So if you're every day, even if it's a 5-minute video here, a 3-minute research video, or you're going for a walk and you listen to a 30-minute or 45-minute video, educate yourself. I can't say that enough. And two places that I get almost all the things that I'm listening to. Number one, of course, would be from our Freedom Revolution website and all the videos that are stored on there. We also have an incredible Facebook group called Recordings with so many different recordings talking about particular illnesses maybe that you want to encourage somebody with. And so you can go to the Recordings Facebook group and type in whatever. If somebody's got an athlete, you want to look up any kind of videos that are on there in regard to athletes or the elderly or maybe someone who's pregnant. So a wonderful, wonderful opportunity through that Facebook group called Recordings. And then also just going to YouTube. There are so many incredible videos out there that, and make sure that you are following the Juice Plus YouTube channels. And so those are ways for you to constantly be educating yourself. And so then the third reason is when you have something to share, you're going to be excited about it. And people will follow somebody who's confident, somebody who's excited. And when you have something new, it builds momentum. Every time I listen to a video, instantly people's names start coming up. I need to send it to that customer. I need to send that to this prospect. And what they're going to feel is that you are loving on them. You are educating them. That's what we are. We are not salespeople. We are educators. And when you educate people, then people automatically do what they need to do. And so the better we become as educators, the better our verbiage, the quicker people are going to respond to our message. Number three, so number one, make a list. Number two, educate yourself. And then number three, work your plan. I love, Stacy Whitmere came up with this term, at least that's who I've heard it from, the hot hands list. So every Monday morning or Sunday night, our team gets together and we create a hot hands list for the week with 10 to 15 names of people that we want to reach out to and connect with. And so we make a plan, look at each one of those 10 to 15 names and say, okay, who am I going to see this week? Who am I meeting up with? What events are on the calendar I can invite them to? And then say, okay, ooh, that person, I know they would love to hear, Dr. Mitra Ray or Dr. Tamara Sachs or Dr. Richard Du Bois, or, as we look at those names, we know instantly, because we've been educating ourselves, we know instantly what they need. And so we are armed and ready to begin connecting with those 10 to 15 people on our hot hands list. Then what we do is look at last week's hot hands list and say, okay, who do I need to follow up with? What are my next steps with these people? Maybe you had a conversation and that person, you can tell they just weren't quite ready. Don't force it. We are not car salesmen that get one shot at this and make a big amount of money. It's little by little, we educate people. We want customers for life. We want solidified customers. We want customers who really get the value of Juice Plus. And so if I'm talking to someone and they're not asking me questions back, I don't try to make a sale. You know what? They don't know what I know yet, and they're not quite ready to hear. So I back off. And you know what? I may take that person who I talked to last week and say, they're not ready yet. I'm going to put them back on my memory jogger list. I'm going to pull someone new from my memory jogger list. Or, okay, I talked to that person. They need a little more information. Maybe I want to pull in a third party and do a 3-way call with this person. So I maybe pull some people from last week's hot hands list and add them to this week's hot hands list because I've got the next step. So what you're constantly doing every week is revising that hot hands list. And you are going to connect with each person on that list. At the end of the week, you decide, how do I rearrange that list for the following week? So you are making a plan, you're executing that plan, and then you're reviewing that plan. And this is how we make it easy as 1, 2, 3. We got to build a strong customer base and a strong partner base. And this is the activity. Whether you are brand new with the Juice Plus company or you are a seasoned partner, I am still 20 years later doing 1, 2, 3 every single week to build and grow my business. And so I want to challenge you guys every single day, touch this business. You've got your list, you're educating yourself every day, and you're working your plan every day. And I promise you, if you are doing these 3 steps, you will build and grow, as Jay Martin would say, a stable and lasting business that will help you realize your dreams. I guarantee it. So giddy up, let's make it happen. And let's see all those brand new partners go to QSC, on to SC, and beyond. And those of you who've been in this business for many years, like I have, let's keep reaching toward those next goals and let's make it happen. Thanks, you guys. Giddy up.